Today, I wanted to talk to you about the newer version of the Heat Healer Infrared Sauna Blanket. They somewhat recently launched a new version. They made a few updates, and I'm actually really happy with the updates. I actually did a video about their sauna blanket a little while back. The updates that they made were like pretty much exactly the complaints that I had, and they fixed them, so I'm really excited about that, and I'm gonna go over that. I also want to share with you briefly about their towel insert as well as their Bian stone body paddle, so I will briefly mention those as well. Quick disclaimer, these were kindly gifted to me, but this video is not sponsored. I'm not being paid to talk about it. I just generally am a big fan of their sauna blanket, so I really wanted to create this video for you guys and let you know the updates with the new version of the sauna blanket, and then also talk about some of their other products that they recently launched. If you guys do decide that you want to purchase any of these items, I do have a discount code that will give you 15% off. Now, depending on where you are, since you can get this sauna blanket even if you're not in the US, the conversion with that 15% can be different per person, so that's why I can't really like say a dollar amount. But if you are in the US, the savings for the sauna blanket is like $85. It's like $85.20. So that's how much you would get off, which is awesome. Just thought I would mention that. So make sure that you check out the link and discount code that are in the description if you guys do end up deciding that you want to get anything. And that discount code goes for anything on the Heat Healer website. So let's get into what the updates are. So now the sauna blanket comes with a smaller control panel, which I personally really like. That was one of the things that I mentioned that I didn't really like from the older version. They had a larger box kind of panel, which, I mean, it wasn't terrible, but it was pretty large, so I just wasn't a huge fan of that. I just felt like it kind of like took up extra space, and it was just larger than I wanted it to be. So I really like that they updated their control panel to be smaller, and I also think it's just easier to use now. Not that it was difficult before, but it's definitely easier to use now. That's pretty much the main difference, but they also do have a storage bag now. So the sauna blanket automatically comes with a storage bag. I think that's awesome. It makes it even easier to store it. It also makes it really great for traveling, and it fits like all the things that you need in it. The sauna blanket also comes with a little like pillow type thing for like a headrest. I normally don't use that. I would just use like a regular pillow that I have, but it does come with that. It fits in the bag as well with the sauna blanket, and then if you ended up getting their towel insert as well, that will fit in the bag with it as well. So you can carry everything that you need all in one bag. So it's just really great for storage and also really nice for traveling. And I also really appreciate that this is just that the storage bag just comes with any purchase of the sauna blanket rather than you having to buy the storage bag separately. So I just thought that was really nice and just an added nice touch to it. So those are honestly the two main differences. Everything else about it is pretty much the same. It still does have that like, Velcro to like close the actual thing, which the Velcro can be a little bit of a hassle to deal with, just because sometimes it can be kind of hard to open it, but to me personally, that's not a huge issue. It's definitely not a deal breaker to me. I still think that it's super easy to use. So then let's go over a brief overview of the actual product, the benefits, how to use it, and also certain details about the sauna blanket itself. Also, if you guys do want to hear my previous review, I did do a video about the old version of their blanket if you guys want to check that out and just hear like my overall review of it. But do keep in mind that the updated sauna blanket pretty much it does fulfill any of the small complaints that I had before, which was pretty much just the control panel. So what are the benefits of using an infrared sauna blanket? So some of the benefits include calming, relieves aches and pains, it can help to burn calories, and of course it can make you sweat. Sweating can also help to give the skin a nice glow, which I really appreciate as somebody who has been on a skin journey to heal my skin. My skin has come such a long way, and I really just kind of like this as like an added boost for my skin. Obviously, this isn't gonna like cure your skin, but it's just kind of like an added boost. Just working out is good for your skin as well. I actually even sometimes like putting on like a hydrating face mask when I use the sauna blanket because I feel like that's a really good time to just treat your skin to some extra nourishing care. Now, one of the most important things to me when looking for an infrared sauna blanket is the EMF. You always want to make sure that you're looking for a low EMF, and if you can, even better, a zero EMF. And the Heat Healer actually is zero EMF, which is awesome. So also, if you don't know what EMF stands for electromagnetic field. Electromagnetic fields are unnatural, artificial fields, and you generally want to try to avoid them. So it's really important to look for a sauna blanket that is low EMF or zero EMF, and I really, really love that the heat healer is zero EMF. Because it is recommended for people to limit the exposure of electromagnetic fields in your daily life, heat healer uses EMF blocking technology. The sauna blanket has a consistent EMF reading of 0 across the blanket. If you want to see how the heat healer compares against the EMF levels of a generic sauna blanket, heat healer does have a video showing an EMF test that they did, which I think is really nice and super helpful. I will link that video in the description box below if you guys want to check it out, but I love that they did this test and video to really prove that this does have 0 EMFs. So they also use certified non-toxic material. So a lot of other sauna blankets that you can find on the market for a lot cheaper use PU leather, which is fake or vegan leather that is made from polyurethane. And the heat healer has premium amide fabric, which is independently tested against over 100 common toxic substances. So the problem with PU leather is that it is made from solvents and glues, which makes it so it's prone to off-gassing when you heat it up. PU leather also does tend to deteriorate quickly over time. And the amide fabric, which the heat healer uses, is a premium material that is durable, it is heat resistant, and it is also non-toxic. So you really don't want those like materials that are gonna like off-gas, especially when it's heated up. So I really like that they thought about the material that they use within this as well, which is really nice. So it's actually the same material that gets used by NASA in astronauts' spacesuits, which I thought was really interesting, and also for firefighter uniforms and in military applications. So that was interesting. The sauna blanket utilizes a carbon fiber heating element along with 96 jade and tourmaline stones, which makes it so the heat healer is able to produce the highest quality infrared heat with maximum emissivity. And then some other aspects about the sauna blanket that you might find helpful to know is that it is designed to comfortably fit somebody that is up to 6'6" tall and also 300 pounds. So the blanket is also 75 inches long and has a circumference of 69 inches when it is in use. Then of course, let's get into how to actually use the sauna blanket. So first off, you want to make sure that you're wearing long pants, long shirts, and then some socks. You want to be wearing all long clothes to kind of cover up, and it kind of helps to create that layer between your skin and then the warmth of the sauna blanket. Obviously, you don't have to worry about the sauna blanket burning you, but depending on how warm you set the level to, it can get quite warm. But wearing long clothes also helps to kind of absorb the sweat and makes it so it's much easier to clean up afterwards. And honestly, it's also very, very simple and easy to clean up, especially when you use a towel or the towel insert that they have. That makes it really easy to clean up, and there really isn't cleaning up at all besides washing your clothes and then washing the towel that you use. So then you want to place a towel on top of the jade and tourmaline stones. So you can absolutely just use any towel that you have. But if you're feeling fancy, heat healer also sells a cotton waffle sauna blanket insert. It is specifically crafted to perfectly fit inside the heat healer infrared sauna blanket. It is 100% white dye-free cotton waffle weave. It is dye-free to keep your skin safe from any nasty chemicals. The fabric is also lightweight and it is naturally moisture wicking. So it'll dry quickly once it is washed, which will make it quickly ready for your next session. While I definitely think that you can get away without this and just use any towel that you have, they do say that it elevates your sauna experience to make you feel like you're at a luxurious resort, and I do agree that it does really look nice, and it definitely looks like the towels that you'd see at a resort. Also, something to know, it's like a little bit different than like a regular towel. It will actually kind of like wrap around your feet like a sleeping bag would. So it is closed at the bottom and then open at the top. Then you turn the device on, allow about 15 minutes before getting in to allow it to completely heat up. So then you choose the heat level that you want. So this allows for you to decide what kind of results you want to get from the session or what you're kind of going for from the treatment. So put it at a lower level if you want to just like relax, feel calm, kind of get like some stress relief, or put it on a higher level if you really want to burn a good sweat. You can stay in for 30 minutes or even up to an hour, though if you're using it at a higher level, I personally feel that 30 minutes is enough because it can kind of get pretty warm. So also make sure that you stay hydrated. So make sure you drink water before and after the treatment. Just stay hydrated. And throughout the session, if you ever do feel like you're getting too warm and it's just kind of like making you feel exhausted, then just stop and get out. And then once you are done, you just turn it off, take out the towel or sauna blanket insert, which will have soaked up the sweat, which makes it so that you don't really need to do anything else to clean up because it wouldn't have gotten the actual sauna blanket sweaty. But if you do want to kind of wipe around the sauna blanket, you can just use like a damp cloth or some kind of natural cleaner. You can mix some warm water with lemongrass essential oil and tea tree essential oil. That's what I personally like to do sometimes. But for the most part, I honestly don't even feel the need to clean it, because if you're wearing the long clothing and then you're also using a towel, that really soaks up all the sweat. So I don't normally feel the need to clean it, but I don't want that to like gross people out. You can definitely clean it sometimes, and I definitely do still like to clean it sometimes. Then you want to make sure that you let the sauna blanket cool off, maybe for like 30 minutes before you fold it up and put it away. So overall, I am definitely a fan of this update. Again, it wasn't like a huge update, but honestly, I feel like the control panel being changed was definitely a really good update for them to make. And I also really like that it comes with a storage bag now. That's really nice. So who is a sauna blanket good for, and is it worth the price? So same for my other video, I definitely think it is worth the price. If you think about the cost of going to a spa for a sauna session, like that can be really, really expensive. And this retails for $568. Again, you guys can get 15% off with my code. So definitely use the link and discount code listed in the description box below if you guys do end up wanting to get this or any of the products that I mentioned in this video. So it'll be closer to like $485 or something like that, which yes, I know that is still pricey. It definitely is still an investment, but that's honestly way more affordable than going to a spa. I feel like you would get your use if you're comparing it to a spa. A spa, you could probably only go like 1, 2, or 3 times before it would be that same cost, if not more. And this is just really nice because you can use it in the comfort of your own home. You can just use it so many times and it's gonna last you a long time. Yeah, just saves you so much money. And personally, I think this is great for anybody who's into health, wellness, and beauty. Maybe you are an athlete, maybe you're somebody who works out, maybe you are somebody who deals with aches and pains sometimes and wants something that can be relieving for that. Then I think that this would be something that you really like. Ladies, this can actually be really nice for that time of the month because the heat can be really soothing for cramps. So that's another thing. And it can also be great for somebody who wants to be able to break a good sweat but doesn't always feel like working out, because I know there are definitely days where you don't want to work out, and it's okay to let your body relax sometimes. And if you still want to get a good sweat but don't feel like working out, this is a great thing to use because it will still help you break a good sweat. And seriously, this will really make you sweat. But that's also something that I love about this, is that you can adjust the levels, so you can really adjust how you want to use it and what you really want to get from each treatment, like relaxing or burn a good sweat. So again, if you are in the US and if you were to get the sauna blanket and use my code for 15% off, that'll give you $85.20 off, which is awesome. The discount code for 15% off, which is Danny15, is good for anything on the Heat Healer website. Also, this is not just for those in the US. This works for other countries as well, which is really awesome. So then one more thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is one of their newer products, which is the Body Stone Lymphatic Body Paddles. Now, basically to me, if any of you guys have heard of gua sha, what this kind of is to me, from what I think, what it looks like, is that it is basically a gua sha, but for your body. If you haven't heard of gua sha before, gua sha is like one of those like stone tools that people use on their face. It can be helpful for like depuffing. Some people also use it for like sculpting the face. They say it kind of helps to kind of like chisel your jawline and just kind of like lift certain areas of the face. And it's also used for lymphatic drainage. So to me, this kind of makes me think gua sha, but for the body, because this is a larger stone, a larger tool. So the Heat Healer Bian Stone Lymphatic Body Paddle is described as the ultimate self-care accessory or a bonus treatment before or after your Heat Healer sauna session. So each paddle is made with 100% pure Bian stone and has been cut and polished by hand with 6 beautiful shapes to perfectly fit your body. The Bian stone is naturally cooling or warming by running under hot or cold water. Your body paddle will arrive in a beautiful molded box to keep it protected when not in use. So I don't think that this is like a necessity, but I think that it is really fun and it can be kind of used as a tool for self-care. And I feel like it's definitely just like an added treatment for your body. And I just think it's awesome because I'd never heard of like a gua sha tool basically for your body. I can definitely do like a dedicated review on this body paddle if you guys are interested. So definitely let me know. I don't want this video to be like way too long. I mainly wanted to go over the sauna blanket and the towel insert. But if you guys do want me to do a detailed review for the body paddle, let me know in the comment section below. I'd be happy to do that for you guys. So that is it for today's video. Again, you guys can get 15% off with the code Danny15. Definitely make sure to check out the link and discount code in the description box below. If you guys do have any questions about anything that I talked about in today's video, definitely let me know in the comment section below. I'd be happy to help answer. If you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please let me know by giving me a thumbs up. And if you want to see even more content from me in the future, I would absolutely love it if you would go ahead and subscribe to my channel. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you all for my next video. Bye guys.